Hey, what's up, everybody? This is JJ Birden coming back at you with a new coaching point. We're up to coaching point number 50. That's right. Coaching point number 50. That means there's 49 other coaching points. If you haven't had the time to go check those out, go check them out. My content is to help you. It's congruent, it's generic, but it's all about helping you elevate your performance so that you're always performing at the highest level. So today's coaching point is going to revolve around football because it's training camp time now for the NFL. And if you've played any football and you've been through any type of training camp, you know what happens about this time of the year, whether you're playing or not. You start thinking about training camp and what it was like and just the intensity and all that. And being I've had the opportunity to participate in 9 NFL training camps, man, I just can't help but focus on the fact that NFL training camps is probably like the most unique, intense job interview anyone will ever go through. That's what it really is. It's a 4 or 5 week job interview, and it's very intense. You want to talk about something that's very, emotional and physically demanding and mentally demanding. It'll test you in so many capacities. But there's so many things, again, I learned from participating in the training camps, and I wanted to share some that I think that could really help you. Because NFL training camps, when they open up, there's about 2,880 guys that will go into a training camp. That means each team will bring in 90 players. They're only going to sign 53 players to the active NFL roster. That's 53. So look at those odds a little bit. And what's unique about that is the simple fact is that when they go into camp, they have a pretty good idea how many of those players are going to make the team. About 46, 47, and then there's probably about 6 or 7 they're not really sure. Then there's always that wild card. There's that mystery player that that catches them by surprise. And that was me one time. The year I was with the Kansas City Chiefs. I signed with the Chiefs in 1990. I just recovered from an ACL surgery with the Browns. I was on the Cowboys practice squad in '89. I was an unknown long shot. They did not think or expect me to make the team. And just to prove that, I'm not going to read this, but if you have my book, When Opportunity Knocks, read the foreword. Al Saunders, who was the wide receiver coach. Al Saunders has been coaching wide receivers for years. I think he's now coaching with the Cleveland Browns. He's an expert. I love what he says in my foreword because he definitely said, I was just another body there to give the veterans a break. But see, I knew that. But I did not focus on that. I focused on the fact that I had my foot in the door. I had the opportunity to be there and to make the most out of it. And that's the point I want to convey to all of you. Maybe you have that big meeting, that big presentation. You've got that job interview, that audition, that tryout. Maybe you're meeting with a high-profile client, and whatever thought process you have, you might be thinking like, man, what are the odds of them really joining us? What are the odds of them giving me that job, me making the team? And your mind starts playing with you. Here's what you need to do. Don't worry about the odds. Don't worry about the odds. What you control is the simple fact that you are there. Take advantage of the opportunity. Make the most out of it. Because one or two things are going to happen. Either A, you make the team, you get the job, you bring on that big client, or the process you went through in your preparation and your execution for that moment made you better, so that you're in a better position for the next opportunity to improve your chances for success. That's how we had to think in the NFL. Even though we were trying to make that team, we had to remind ourselves, in reality, we're auditioning for 31 other NFL teams. Because all those other NFL teams see the preseason film, they see all the players, and when they need those extra players, if you did what you were supposed to do, you might be the one that they call up. That's what happened to me when I got cut in 1989 by the Cleveland Browns. When I got cut, the very next day, the Chiefs called, the Lions called, the Packers called, and then a couple weeks later, the Cowboys called, all based on what I had done in the preseason when I did not make the team. So that's the point of this coaching point I want to emphasize. No matter the situation, don't focus on the odds. Focus on the fact you got your foot in the door and make the most out of it. Because what do they say? When opportunity knocks, you answer the door? No, no, no. When opportunity knocks, you rip the door off the hinges and you make opportunities stay. So thank you for checking out today's coaching point. If you're not following me on social media, please do. And go to my website, jjbirden.com, and be sure to scroll to the bottom and sign up for my monthly newsletter called the Birden Report. I try to release some kind of motivational piece every single month to help you keep elevating your performance and performing at the highest level. So best to you, and always remember, stay positive.